Welcome to Time of Death. This video is for informational purposes and in no way meant to glorify or condone violence. In today's video, we'll be discussing the murder of Alfonso Gonzalez. Gonzalez was found dead on Wednesday, December 2nd, 2009 in the 1700 block of Autumn Mist Drive in Palmdale, according to LA County coroner records. Jonathan Lee Smith was subsequently arrested and charged with the murder. The following is the evidence at trial. Defendant was a methamphetamine user. He both smoked and injected methamphetamine on a regular basis. Defendant admitted killing a friend and fellow drug user Alfonso Gonzalez. After the killing, over the next few days, defendant removed hundreds of valuable items, primarily electronic equipment, from Mr. Gonzalez's home. Mr. Gonzalez shared the home with Gary Shockley. Defendant was assisted in his endeavor by a friend, Andrew Games. On November 28, 2009, defendant set the house on fire. Investigators found Mr. Gonzalez's partially burned body in a closet. 1 week prior to the murder, defendant spoke to a friend, Christy Langosh. Defendant said he could easily get into the Gonzalez home. During their conversation, defendant told Ms. Langosh, quote, he brought up how he could just take Mr. Gonzalez out to the middle of the desert and leave him there and nobody would ever find him. When interviewed by two sheriff's detectives, defendant claimed Mr. Gonzalez was unintentionally killed in a fist fight. Defendant told the detectives, I got in a fight with him. I snapped. I blacked out when I started hitting him, and when I stopped hitting him, he was just laying there. Defendant's explanation for the fight as described to detectives was he tried to grab my dick. I flipped out. During the in-custody interviews, defendant also admitted setting the house on fire with Mr. Gonzalez's body inside. At trial, however, defendant testified it was Mr. Games acting alone who set the house on fire. Defense counsel argued Mr. Gonzalez's death was the unintended consequence of a fist fight. Defendant had smoked methamphetamine earlier on the day of the murder, but due to his exhaustion, he didn't feel the effects. Defendant was on the verge of injecting himself with methamphetamine when he discovered he was using a possibly tainted needle. Defendant aborted the injection and confronted Mr. Gonzalez, and a fist fight ensued. Defense counsel further argued defendant was provoked by Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez seemed unconcerned when accused of potentially exposing defendant to the human immunodeficiency virus, or HIV. Following the trial, the jury convicted defendant Jonathan Lee Smith of first-degree murder, first-degree residential robbery, first-degree burglary with person present, and arson of an inhabited structure. The trial court sentenced defendant to 50 years to life for the murder, plus a consecutive 28 years. Alfonso Gonzalez was 36 years old at the time of death.